Welcome back to another episode of the Association Spotlight Series. Today we have another special guest, Sergeant BJ Adkins from Raleigh County Sheriff's. BJ, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We're here to talk about a really exciting new program. I think myself included before a few days ago was not even aware of a really exciting thing happening in Raleigh County. So we can get to that a little bit if you want to kind of lead us off with what new program you guys have going on.
Yeah, it's actually an outreach. You are not alone.
Yep.
And it was something that I came up with. I've been in law enforcement 18 years, almost 18 years.
Sure.
And my whole career, I've worked the road. So I've got to experience a whole lot while working the road.
Yep.
And one thing that we have a problem with, not just Raleigh County, but statewide, is the drug epidemic.
Of course.
And of course, with the drug problem, there's always mental health in behind that.
Yep.
I wasn't really aware of the resources that we had. And so when I got in a position, I was over night shift last year. I was the shift supervisor. So I would go out and try to get people in recovery. And then
Yep.
I had one lady that she was willing to take recovery, but the only place I had to offer was Bar H Hospital.
Sure.
And she totally denied that because she didn't want to go there. And
Yep.
I understand.
Yep.
And so after that, I was able to get in contact with Dave Taylor from Harmony Ridge at the time. He's Wise Path Recovery now. And he was able to provide me with some resources. And when I got this position as the community relations officer and recruiting officer, I decided to go throughout Raleigh County, get all the resources I could have, and go out and different locations one night and provide people with the resources I had.
Yep.
And then when I posted about it, it blew up and so many people came together and wanted to join in. And it was so many resources from Raleigh County that I was unaware of.
Yep.
And so we had our first outreach last month at Sheets and Harper Road in Beckley.
Sure, yeah.
And we had 5 people, 3 that night and 2 a couple of days later that the peer specialist followed up on, and they actually accepted treatment. So
Wow.
it's blown into something huge.
Sure, it's growing. It's a good
Yeah.
problem to have, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And you guys have your second outreach coming up, is that right?
Yeah, it's actually tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yep. And do you know the location of that one as well?
It's the Sheets located in Beaver.
Beaver. Okay.
So it's
Sheets, okay. Yep.
810 Ritter Drive, I think, and
Okay.
then Kroger's parking lot, because we have so many participants that
Sure.
And volunteers that wanted to join in that I had to get another parking lot.
Right.
So I think we got it covered
Yep.
on that, but it's actually a good thing.
Oh, that's great. And we were speaking a little bit before too. You really had a lot of folks, like you just said, hop in and wanting to help in any way they can. You all have some local food resources as well. People have donated some boxes of food.
Yes, actually, Jose Rizzo, I think is how you pronounce his last name. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
But super great guy. He owns El Mariachis in Beaver.
Sure.
And he's real involved in the community. And once he heard about it, he wanted to help. So he's providing food boxes for those that need it.
Yep.
And he's going to provide food. And he's actually partnership with the Raleigh County Sheriff's Office. And he's providing that. And then
Wow.
there's so many that I can't list.
Of course, yeah.
But there's going to be other people there that are providing food as well.
Yep.
So it's a really good thing. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. So yeah, you've had some folks come in just from across the whole community. I know that have talked about donating food and other things. It's really been a joint effort, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the good thing about this program is I couldn't do it without a strong administration and leadership.
Right.
So I would definitely have to say that Sheriff Frank Pretty and Chief Deputy Frankie Shelton created this position and is all about second chances.
Yep.
We don't judge nobody. We don't ask questions. We just want to help and try to fix the problem.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people want to complain, but nobody stepped up to do anything.
Action
It's
items.
what we've seen.
Sure.
And then it just took somebody with a voice to step up. But our organization and peer specialists has been doing this for years.
Yep. And it's just they this is really just kind of grandstanded. They kind of put them up a little bit and say, hey, these resources are out there. They're all around our area, and you guys have really served as with this new program. It really served as a educational, a resourceful type situation with transportation as well, trying to get folks to the right place if they are seeking help and want help, right?
Yes, absolutely. And our goal is, and it's actually our mission, is if you show up and want help, we're going to find you a place right then and there.
Right there. It's immediate.
Yes.
There's no, there's
Come
no,
back
we'll get back to
tomorrow.
you, or you're waiting on an
Yes.
email or a phone call, because that's where you lose folks.
Yeah,
a lot of times.
we're not willing to take that chance, because anybody that wants help is, if there's a time lapse in that, then there's a chance that they may not make it.
Exactly.
And that's not something I personally want to live with, knowing that we could have helped somebody, but we didn't provide the help when they wanted it.
Right, because it's time is everything.
Yeah,
with a lot of these cases. So no, that's incredible. We can backtrack a little bit too. I know we had talked about your upbringing in the area, and maybe kind of what fueled this passion of yours to kind of get this going. I know you said you grew up in, was it Raleigh County area?
No, it was actually well, I moved a lot, but I'm originally from Logan County.
That's right. Yep.
And I grew up in, my father was a Vietnam vet. So I lost him when I was around 6 years old.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry. Yeah.
it was a heart attack, but it was drug related.
Right.
And I remember being at that young of an age, the abuse, and witnessing that abuse.
Yep.
And then seeing that him abuse prescription pills and all that, and being so young, that's something I remember.
Oh yeah.
And I don't remember anything good. I just remember all the bad.
Right.
But as I got older, I'm like, man, the mental health issue was there.
Yep.
And I'm sure he had PTSD,
of course,
and all this other stuff. But after he passed away, I lived with my mom. I got a brother and a half sister. And me and my brother, he's a year older than I am. So as we went on in life, like, I was never made to go to school or anything like that.
Yep.
She was never, my mom wasn't home at the time.
Sure.
And not saying she didn't love us, but we kind of raised ourselves, roamed the streets, and my brother went a different way in life. And I remember him throwing parties and people being like, hey, smoke marijuana or drink. And I was like, man, this ain't how I want to live. So I would go to the nearest basketball court and just shoot basketball.
There you go. Yeah.
And then I would go to school. It'd be 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd go to school the next morning.
Wow.
And I struggled in school because I didn't have no guidance. Didn't have no help. But I knew that there was more to life than this.
Yes.
And one thing that I had a passion for was, and I would tell my brother when we were growing up, like, I'm going to become a cop, and I'm going to get you, and I'm going to get your friends.
Yep.
But I didn't understand that. I feel bad for him as I got older, because, like, he didn't have no guidance either.
Right.
And then he got sucked into that lifestyle.
Yep.
And he struggled, and mentally, I know he struggled too. He had some mental issues.
Of course. Yeah.
And it was hard watching that. And then he's recovered now, and he has kids and a family.
Wow.
And I look up to him, because I'm like, it takes a lot for somebody to be at rock bottom and then turn themselves around.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, that's a great success story. So that's your backstory that kind of fueled the pathway that you took here with this. And
and there's so many variables in it.
Of course.
As in, I struggled with mental health, like in this career, and then everything. I've been married 3 times. So my first marriage, I had a daughter, and then I grew up without a father, of course. So I didn't want that for my daughter.
Right.
And then being not around her, I almost committed suicide one night.
Oh my gosh.
So I got off work and actually had the gun to my head.
Wow.
And almost pulled the trigger, but her mom messaged me and said that she wanted to tell me goodnight.
Oh gosh.
So that is the only thing that stopped me from pulling the trigger.
Wow.
So when I look at all that, we're all human.
Yeah, of course.
Most people forget that.
Yes, especially first responders. You folks that it gets overlooked so often.
Yeah, really, and then you, like we talked earlier, like, you deal with all this stuff, and then you go home and you have to shut that off.
Turn into almost a different person, right? You have to compartmentalize it.
Yeah, because you got kids, you got family.
Yeah, you can't bring it home with you, right, as they say.
But it's hard to leave that outside.
It is.
When you just witness, like, a juvenile die.
Yeah. I mean,
and then go home and look at your kids and try to pretend like everything's all right.
It's almost impossible. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's for a human being, like you said. So, wow, that's it. Yeah, it's incredible. So you persevered and conquered a lot as well in your journey.
Yeah, I'm proud of where I'm at. I've made mistakes like the rest of us. Sure. And one huge thing that I always tell everybody is, if we all wore a sign with our past mistakes on it, and we walk the streets, there's no difference in us and somebody that's facing substance abuse.
Right.
And just because their physical appearance shows us, and we can tell or we assume, then there's no difference. Like, if we walk around with a sign, you're going to be ashamed. you're not going to approach nobody to talk to them.
Nope.
And you're going to put your head down and pretend like you don't see.
Exactly.
So all this played in a huge part. And back to when I was growing up, like I felt alone a lot.
Of course, yeah.
That's where I came up with You Are Not Alone on
Yeah.
this outreach.
Yep.
I never imagined that it would blow up as big as it did and have all these people coming together, businesses, organizations, just volunteers.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
There's no difference than me and the next person.
Sure, but that's a testament to what you've kind of already built here. This is congratulations. I mean, it's truly incredible.
Well, I gotta give all the credit to everybody.
Of course, I know. But like, you can take some credit on this. This is great.
Everybody that's joined in, like, it's heartwarming to see, because a big thing with law enforcement is people see my badge.
Sure.
They don't see what's behind the badge.
Nope.
Like when I go home, or not even when I go home, when I'm working, like, I'm human. We all have hearts. They beat the same. There's no difference. But the only way to fix a problem is you have to work together.
Yep.
But we can't judge and complain about it if you're not doing anything to help them.
Exactly.
And everybody, I know people say all the time, like, well, they can stop it. Well, you haven't faced somebody that's facing addiction.
It's not that
substance abuse.
It's never black and white, and it's never that simple.
No. And if nobody would want to live that life.
No,
and they would tell you.
Yeah, of course. And it's the same thing. It's comparable in ways, but different. But like the stigma you talk about, if you see someone with mental health or substance use and experiencing homelessness on the street, versus they have a stigma automatically when people look at them, versus like you said, where people might be weary or hesitant to talk to a police officer about these things, because there's a stigma there that they don't want to help me, they just want to get me, they want to arrest me or whatever it may be. But there's two different sides of the spectrum, but both stigmas that we have to conquer in order for all this stuff to work.
And then you got like a huge thing with my outreach is I make it clear, like, I don't ask questions,
right?
And there's no judgment. Our thing is I introduce myself and I tell you what we're doing and the resources I have, and then I let the peer specialists come in and speak, because they can relate.
Oh yeah.
And they're living testaments of, hey, we've been at rock bottom,
been there,
and we can relate, and we're going to show you that you can change. And the heroes to me are the ones that had faced adversity, been at rock bottom, turned their life around, but then they turn back to help the next person.
Yep. Oh, that's the best.
It is. That's what life, as humans, if we could get that way, we know we can't change the whole world, but we can make this a better place, guaranteed.
Absolutely. And with that kind of thing that you just spoke on, that's it right there. If we all could, half of us get on that route, it would just be, can you imagine?
You put your pride aside, you put like, it's not about stats. It's not about, I could care less if you remember my name or what department.
Right.
It doesn't faze me one bit. I don't look for recognition. The only thing I look for and how I will leave my legacy is the officers that behind me. Like, this is a brand new position. I want to set that bar so high that the next person that comes in has to follow up with that, or people are going to know. Yeah,
it's contagious too. You start with all these stacking those wins and those great success stories. Like you said, it's set up here, then it's just, in theory, hopefully it just keeps rolling and gets better, right?
Yeah, and then when you have, the good thing is when you have a strong administration that stands behind you, because there were people questioning what I did at first.
Of course, and everyone's like, I don't know about this, like, will this work?
And I'm like, why not? Like, we've tried everything.
We have.
It's not working.
No.
Like,
we got to think outside the box
and bring the help to them. Like, let's not go out and be like, hey, come with us, we'll show you where, or like you said, follow up the next day. Like, let's get all the resources we have
right here on the grounds,
and then take them to them, meet them where they're at, and provide them the resources and get them the help on the spot.
Right there. Yeah. Oh, that's great too. And I know you said you all have partnered as well with FMRS as well, which is one of our members here. Yeah,
FMRS. I'm trying to Venable.
Randy.
Randy.
He's actually our past president here at the association.
Super good guy. Like, I met with them, and actually their crisis unit has actually, I think his name's Heath. I'm horrible with names.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
But I call that guy or text him, and he always has an answer for me and will help me out. And they literally stayed with me because my last outreach was till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I wasn't leaving until 2 a.m.
Right.
And everybody else was gone, which is understandable. Like, it was died down. But FMRS crisis unit stayed with me until 2 a.m.
Wow.
15 minutes till 2. there were several people coming.
Wow.
And I'm like, it's planting that seed.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's growing, and yeah.
So it's super good thing. Like if I say I'm going to be there, I want to be there until, because
Yep.
one thing that I've learned goes back to being ashamed, not asking for help. Like I don't like the news media being there. Nothing
Right.
against them, but
Sure.
nobody wants to come up and talk with a camera.
No.
I wouldn't want to.
No.
And
that's not what it's about.
No,
either.
and it takes the purpose and meaning away from
Exactly.
it. Same way if I was like, I want the recognition. This
Yeah.
is what we started it.
Yeah.
It's taking the meaning. Like I don't care who gets recognition. Let's just save somebody
Exactly.
and help them.
Exactly. Oh, that's incredible. No, we're so excited to hear about this, and thank you all for everything you've done with this. This is great.
Well, we appreciate you having us and talking to us. Like I said, it's a huge thing that hopefully will catch on other places.
Oh, I can't see it not. You know.
Yeah, and then because it is such a good thing, and one thing we have to realize, like you see the stuff on the news, all the stuff that's going on, like it's a horrible and can be a mean place, but we can complain about it. But how are we fixing the problems we have in our local areas?
Exactly.
Like if you work together, then you're going to be stronger than ever, honestly.
Yeah. And, sitting around complaining, we'll get nothing done.
No. And I don't care where you're at. You don't have to be from Raleigh County.
Sure.
If you contact me, I would be more than willing to help anybody at any given time, because that's just who I am as a person, not as a police officer, but as a person.
Right. And that's
where it starts, is helping the next person.
Oh, well, that's great. Well, Sergeant, thank you so much. I mean, this is incredible. We're excited about it.
Well, thank you.
And we're going to spread the word like as much as we can. And I can see it catching on big time, really.
Well, I do appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations and good luck on your all second outreach tomorrow.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, all right, appreciate it. Thank you.